Lack of oxygen drove trapped passengers on the Wuhan skytrain to break windows. A large number of disabled girls have been advertised for sale on the internet. Suzhou wedding venue completely emptied overnight, not a single screw left. Yunnan University military training showcases armed police suppressing migrant workers. Mooncakes are unsellable, yet the lottery is thriving. Experts, people have lost faith in the future. It's all covered in today's China Truths. Lack of oxygen drove trapped passengers on the Wuhan skytrain to break windows. The Wuhan Optics Valley skytrain, which had been in operation for just a week, experienced a critical malfunction on October 2nd. Passengers found themselves trapped inside the carriages, facing discomforts such as dizziness and a shortage of oxygen. Some desperate passengers even resorted to smashing the windows for relief. Disturbing videos circulating online revealed an object resembling a door wedged between the sky rail and the safety fence, with numerous passengers stranded on the platform. In one video, a passenger could be heard saying, "It's terrible." Later, another video captured an individual within the carriage breaking a window. One distressed passenger shared their harrowing experience, stating, "I was among those trapped. I felt dizzy and struggled to breathe. Inside the carriage, some children were sweating, and the windows were fogging up. Despite our pleas, the staff outside did not open the door. Eventually, someone inside the car broke a window, allowing for an escape. It was a truly terrifying ordeal. The staff themselves were unsure about the cause of the malfunction and informed us that it would take approximately half an hour for a rescue team to arrive. By that point, I feared I might have lost consciousness." Other individuals shared personal experiences, with one passenger recounting, "I was inside the carriage when the malfunction occurred. There were no established emergency protocols, and I couldn't access the communication system. The interior experienced a shortage of oxygen, making it difficult to breathe. This is likely the reason for the incident. The train suddenly came to a halt for approximately 5 minutes. When questioned about the duration of their entrapment, the same passenger noted that it had exceeded 10 minutes. On the following day, October 3rd, representatives from the Wuhan Optics Valley Sky Rail tourist line addressed the situation with Chinese media. They acknowledged that there had been an unusually high volume of passengers on October 2nd, leading to a malfunction. However, they clarified that the door was damaged not due to overcrowding but by tourists themselves. Furthermore, they reassured the public that the SkyRail was currently operating under normal conditions. Following a significant incident occurring just 1 week after the launch of Wuhan's SkyRail, mainland Chinese internet users engaged in fervent discussions. A wide range of opinions emerged, including sentiments such as Wuhan has invested in numerous extravagant projects, the subpar quality of this project demands immediate attention, and speculations that it might be regarded as a political achievement endeavor. It is important to note that the Wuhan Optics Valley SkyRail tourist line commenced its operation at 10 a.m. on September 26, marking a significant milestone as mainland China's inaugural suspended monorail line. A large number of disabled girls have been advertised for sale on the internet. According to various reports from mainland media, on October 3rd, in Honghe Prefecture, Yunnan, a blogger posted an alarming article about a marriage proposal video shared by a short video platform anchor. The video depicted a woman with intellectual disabilities being offered marriage for 188,000 yuan, about $26,109. Investigations revealed a substantial amount of similar matchmaking content on the anchor's account. The anchor insisted that they were operating as a legitimate matchmaking agency, inviting interested individuals to visit their offline dating agency for arranged meetings. For a bride price and an additional 20,000 yuan, about $2,777, in introduction fees, individuals could take the person away and proceed with marriage before falling in love. Local police authorities in the jurisdiction of the dating agency expressed skepticism and pledged to conduct a thorough investigation into the dating agency and the activities of the short video anchor. The news generated considerable public attention and concern. Prominent lawyer Lu Hui, associated with Beijing Jinbang law firm and a well-known Weibo influencer, commented, "This appears to be a form of human trafficking under the guise of buying and selling. We must investigate it meticulously." The news sparked a strong reaction from online users, who expressed concerns about potential human trafficking activities. Many questioned the legality of the situation, as the prices for marriage were openly stated. Some commented on the ethical issues surrounding marrying individuals with intellectual disabilities who might not fully comprehend or consent to the arrangement. Others highlighted instances they had come across on platforms like Kuaishou, where people discussed taking individuals home for childbearing purposes, essentially treating them as commodities. There was also recognition that the existence of such sales indicated a disturbing market and reflected societal attitudes toward marriage and childbearing. Weibo influencer Chenlan took to her blog to call for greater attention to the issue, expressing surprise at the lack of widespread awareness. Users questioned why the news was not trending on Weibo, raising concerns about the absence of action from relevant authorities like the Women's Federation and local civil affairs departments. Some criticized the police station's advice to not believe the situation, seeing it as insufficient in addressing what they perceived as a potential crime. Notably, a chart detailing the search and ranking data on Baidu during a specific time frame showed a rapid initial rise in interest, with millions of people paying attention and the news ranking 9th in hot searches. However, it was then allegedly suppressed by Baidu, resulting in a drop in followers and ranking, leading to further suspicions about censorship. Suzhou wedding venue completely emptied overnight, not a single screw left. After the recent large-scale theft scandal at the MIDI Music Festival in Nanyang, Hunan, a wedding venue in Suzhou was emptied overnight, leaving not even a single screw behind. In detail, on the 5th, a mainland Chinese netizen revealed that a wedding venue set up by their wedding planning company had been completely cleared out overnight. The head of the wedding planning company said, "At the scene, there were no traces of the setup left. Not even a blade of grass remained. There wasn't a single screw left on site. No trusses, wires, props, and even some floral arrangements, all gone. It took them 7 hours to assemble everything for the wedding, with the losses amounting to over 10,000 yuan, approximately $1,391. The wedding planner explained that they had inquired from various sources and learned that the village residents had either sold or discarded the venue's belongings. Items that needed to be taken back home were also taken away. Later, they found some of the missing props and equipment in nearby villagers' homes and were able to make a basic arrangement for the venue for the couple's wedding. The wedding planning company has already reported the incident to the police, and an investigation is underway. This incident occurred amidst the ongoing scandal of widespread theft at the music festival in Nanyang, Hunan, and quickly became a trending topic on Weibo. Some netizens expressed shock and bewilderment, with comments like, "I'm truly shocked, my goodness. Why would they empty someone else's venue like this? They're all from the same village, and they took away the wedding decorations. This is unbelievable." Some people commented, "Is this a sequel to the Nanyang MIDI Music Festival? Even in developed Jiangsu province, villagers can't seem to control themselves. Suzhou isn't considered poor, right? Suzhou has also become like this? We were laughing at people from Hunan yesterday, but little did we know that we, Jiangsu people, are also capable of this. Truly embarrassing." Prior to this, there have been numerous incidents of highway trucks overturning and being mobbed for their cargo in mainland China. Some netizens mentioned that such mobbing incidents are happening all over the country. People all over the country are like this. In Changzhou, Jiangsu, villagers mobbed 7 tons of crayfish worth 200,000 yuan. In Zhenjiang, Jiangsu, residents mobbed 30 boxes of fruit. Regarding this matter, columnist Wang Yi stated that the CCP's rule for over 70 years has completely ruined a nation known for its etiquette. To restore human dignity, the Chinese people not only need to discard communism and atheism but also reclaim their traditions and rebuild their culture in order to restore kindness and love among people. A new China without the tyranny of the communist regime will be built by new Chinese people who have cleansed themselves of the party's culture. Yunnan University military training showcases armed police suppressing migrant workers. Recently, at Chuxiong Normal College, a scenario depicting the suppression of wage-demanding migrant workers by armed police was presented during a military training performance for incoming freshmen in 2023, drawing public attention. In detail, the video shows a group of students portraying wage-demanding migrant workers, with some holding signs that read "Repay debts" while chanting slogans of "Repay the money." Another group, representing armed police, fired tear gas and surrounded the migrant workers, escorting them off the field. When the video went viral on the internet, it stirred up discussions among internet users. Some expressed their anger about the purpose behind this, saying, "What kind of school is this? Are they training to crack down on ordinary people? Have wage-demanding migrant workers become rioters? They need to be dispersed with force. It's shocking." One follow-up comment went further, stating, "It's not just about facing violence, it could potentially cost lives. The machinery of control seems to be preparing itself." A Chinese resident commented that, in his analysis, this performance may be a way to discourage aggressive wage demands and could indicate dissatisfaction with the side being suppressed. The government asserts that wage arrears are not illegal, but when people demand wages or debts, it becomes illegal. This is a sensitive topic, so they staged it for the public to see, which is why it has sparked widespread discussion. Chinese residents pointed out that 60 years ago, Mao Zedong, the leader of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, who launched the Cultural Revolution, admired the Fengqiao experience, calling it solving contradictions where they arise. Recently, Chinese leader Xi Jinping proposed the development of the Fengqiao experience, which sends a very frightening signal. Mr. Liu, a Chinese citizen, said, "My son is studying in the United States for high school. I'm very poor, but I'm trying to send him there because I don't want him to be brainwashed." What's even scarier now is that when Chairman Xi went to Zhejiang to attend the Asian Games, he went to Fengqiao. The mass struggles initiated before the Cultural Revolution began there. This might mean a return to the Cultural Revolution, and the Chinese people will suffer. According to a definition from China Media Project, the Fengqiao experience, a relic of the Mao Zedong era, refers to a heavily mythologized approach to social and political governance that essentially directed the masses themselves at the local level to carry out the on-site rectification of so-called reactionary elements in society. The Fengqiao experience was the process of mobilizing the masses to strengthen the dictatorship over class enemies. It is named after Fengqiao Township, which is now part of the city of Zhuji in Zhejiang Province. Mooncakes are unsellable, yet the lottery is thriving. Experts, people have lost faith in the future. Last year, during the Mid-Autumn Festival, Chinese citizens found themselves confined to their homes due to government-imposed restrictions, while paradoxically, mooncake sales continued to thrive. However, this year, a noticeable shift has occurred as Chinese consumers are exercising caution with their spending, resulting in relatively lackluster mooncake sales. The Mid-Autumn Festival ranks as China's second most significant traditional celebration, following closely behind the Lunar New Year. Mooncakes, particularly the smaller varieties, have become a lucrative industry and a customary gift during this holiday season. Traditionally, both Chinese government agencies and private companies have distributed mooncakes or mooncake coupons to their staff members. However, the exchange of mooncakes has also become a common method of bribery in officialdom. Official statistics indicate a remarkable growth in mooncake production over the past 8 years, with production levels increasing from 328,000 tons in 2015 to 437,000 tons in 2022, marking a notable 33.2% surge. Likewise, mooncake sales have witnessed a substantial increase, rising from 13.18 billion yuan, about $1.83 billion, in 2015 to 24.38 billion yuan, about $3.386 billion, in 2022, demonstrating an impressive 85% growth over the same 8-year period. However, the reality of the situation has taken a different turn. This year's Mid-Autumn Festival marks the first celebration since the implementation of COVID-19 prevention measures. Despite official expectations, mooncake sales have faced a significant decline, primarily attributed to the challenging economic conditions. According to sales data from the Jingdong e-commerce platform, by mid-August, approximately 91,000 boxes of mooncakes had been sold during this year's Mid-Autumn Festival, representing a substantial 43% drop compared to the 160,000 boxes sold during the same period last year. The overall sales figure experienced an even steeper plunge of 55%, signaling a notable trend of decreasing volume accompanied by falling prices. Lately, topics revolving around the prospect of mooncakes not being available this year have gained significant traction on Weibo. Political commentator Wang Yi spoke with the Epoch Times on the 2nd of this month, highlighting the challenging economic conditions in China this year. He stressed that economic constraints are affecting people across the spectrum, regardless of their financial status. Wang noted a marked decrease in expenses related to mooncake purchases by businesses and companies, which were once a common holiday gift. A survey revealed that approximately 80% of respondents indicated they purchase mooncakes not for personal consumption but as gifts for others. Publicly available reports further show that high-end mooncake gift boxes priced at 2,000 yuan, about $278, were frequently sold out during the past two Mid-Autumn festivals. In recent times, gift boxes traditionally packed with high-end teas, renowned wines, cash, shopping vouchers, and more have become a customary gesture during festive occasions. It's not uncommon to come across what can be described as luxury-priced mooncakes. In Tianjin, for instance, there have been sightings of mooncake gift boxes valued at approximately 100,000 yuan, about $13,888, featuring mooncakes made from actual gold. Xing Xuguang, a commentator on political and economic matters, weighed in on this trend, observing, skyrocketing priced mooncakes and gold foil mooncakes are notably absent from discussions this year. The prevailing sentiment is one of financial constraint, and this is likely to manifest across various spheres. Some voices in the public sphere have pointed out that, with the Chinese New Year approaching soon after the Mid-Autumn Festival and the National Day holiday, which also marks the annual peak in gift-giving, the behavior of the gift-giving index during that time could serve as an indicator of economic recovery trends. China's economic challenges this year are not limited to subdued mooncake sales, they extend to the rising interest in lottery ticket purchases. In August, China witnessed a surge in lottery ticket sales, reaching the highest level recorded this year. According to data from the Chinese Ministry of Finance, national lottery sales in August experienced a remarkable 53.6% year-on-year increase, totaling 52.96 billion yuan, approximately $7.25 billion. Data spanning from January to August indicate that China accumulated a total of 375.76 billion yuan in lottery ticket sales, marking a substantial 51.6% year-on-year rise. These figures highlight a noticeable shift, as the lockdowns due to the pandemic led to a decline in lottery sales of 17.5% and 20.9% in 2019 and 2020, respectively. However, in 2022 and 2021, there was a resurgence in China's lottery sales, with year-on-year growth rates of 13.8% and 11.8%, respectively. In previous years, the primary demographic engaged in lottery activities tended to be elderly and low-income individuals. However, a notable shift has emerged this year, with a substantial influx of young people frequenting lottery outlets. On China's popular social platform, Weibo, several users reported witnessing long queues at shopping malls where lottery tickets were being sold just 2 days ago. Such scenes were previously unheard of. Some segments of public opinion speculate that the younger generation in mainland China may be nurturing aspirations of entrepreneurship and wealth accumulation. Consequently, they might be placing more hope in the prospect of a windfall, with the act of purchasing lottery tickets providing a sense of solace by allowing them to indulge in such dreams. Wang Yi shared his perspective, remarking, "When a country experiences robust lottery sales, it often signifies a broader societal and economic struggle." Wang stressed, this phenomenon underscores the overall sense of disillusionment within society, where confidence in the economy has dwindled significantly. He added, while everyone is well aware of the slim odds of winning the lottery, they still engage in these desperate gambles, a clear sign that society is grappling with a profound sense of hopelessness and uncertainty. He further posed the question, do people presently have a clear direction to pursue? Are there meaningful goals to strive for or prospects worth dedicating oneself to? It appears not. Wang concluded by suggesting that the people's hearts are dead. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below to share your opinions on today's topic with us. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more interesting topics from China Truths.